Hi guys, it's your favorite girl Bliss, and I welcome you all specially to another episode of the Bliss Hour. On today's episode, we'll be having a Zoom section with one of our intelligent tech lady. She will be taking us through the tech world and as well sharing opportunities for the ladies who intend to venture into the tech world. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll get our guest online. Don't go anywhere. So you're welcome to the Bliss Hour.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
My name is Bliss. I will be the host for the show today.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, same here. So please, can you tell us about you? Tell us your name and what you do.
Okay, so I'm popularly known as Oma, but my full name is actually Grace Oma Wobilo. And I currently work as a product manager. Then, aside working as a product manager in a leading fintech in Nigeria, I also own a brand page online that basically talk about tech, educating people about tech and how they can come into the space. So I'll call myself a product manager and a tech advocator. So yeah, that's who I am.
Okay, you're welcome once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
So talking about the tech world, how long have you been doing tech?
I would say, let me just say 4 years now. But I have been working in the space for about 5 years, but fully into technology and all that for 4 years.
Okay, so we see tech as a world where the male dominates it. So what sparked your interest? What actually made you feel like, okay, yes, I really need to go into this tech world?
Okay, so I started off as a salesperson. My first real job, aside teaching and every other thing, was a sales role. I was working as a sales representative, and for that particular company, it was a loan company, and they had an app where we register users and all that. I noticed that there was a problem with that app, and I kind of related it to one of my then supervisors, and he was like, "Wow, you could really think this way. Have you heard of tech? And aside from tech, have you heard of product management? Like what you did is something a product manager would do." And that was what sparked my interest, right? And I decided to like Google what product management is. I didn't even start at that point, but I just Googled it. And from there, I was interested. And aside that, there's this particular lady that I read about because I studied political science and then I was doing a research on top women and every other thing. So I read about that lady. She's very, very popular. I think her name is Melanie Perkins. Sorry, I can't really pronounce her surname. So she's the owner of Canva. And I was just intrigued by how she came up with that idea. I think if you want to design, you have to use complex tools like Adobe, Figma, and other design tools. But now with Canva, people design a whole lot of things. So I was reading about her story and I was just interested about it. And I was like, really, I see myself doing something in the tech industry and I just feel like it's something that I should do. So yeah, that is how I found myself in the industry.
All right. So talking about your specialization, what does it really mean, and what does it really take for someone to be in your area of specialization?
Okay, so product management is all about overseeing the product, right? If I was to explain who a product manager is, I'll be like a product manager is more or less like the parent of the product, right? You're like the driving force. So as a product manager, you're in charge of building a product from conception to launch or possible decline. So what do I mean? Like you're in charge of gathering features, requirement gathering, market research, ensuring that all teams, the design, the development team, the business team, they're all in tune or in line with what you're trying to build. So basically, a product manager is someone who is in charge of the success of a product. The Instagram you see today, Zoom we're on, Slack, whatsoever product you see today is actually being managed by a product manager. So if you want to be a product manager, firstly, you need to understand what it is. You need to understand what the role is. And then you need to understand the things that are required of you to be a product manager. So we have both the soft skills and the hard skills. There are several certifications you need to take to become a product manager. But Being a product manager has to do more of soft skills, right? The hard skill is important, but you need to have more soft skills because you will be interfacing with a lot of people. You need to be a natural leader. You need to be empathetic. You need to be very good at communicating. You also need to be very good at what's it called? Problem solving. Aside the hard skill of you understanding the technical aspect of building a product, what's it called? Managing tasks, issuing tickets, what else? Market research, competitive analysis, understanding how the market work, how you work on bringing your go-to-market strategy, bringing your product into the market. So yeah, basically it's a whole lot of things combined together. But if I was to advise anybody today, I would say you need to first of all start with the basics, right? Understand product management itself, and then look for what's called beginners level courses, right? We have a lot on Coursera, we have on Allison, and I think we also have with Product School. I really love Product School because they have like micro courses that you could take to start. So yeah, that is what I would advise anyone looking to go into that field. Yeah. Sorry, I hope I'm not saying a lot at once. Okay.
Gen Z ladies now, we love the soft life. So how important is it for
Yeah.
ladies to go into the tech world? How important is it for ladies to go into the tech world?
I feel it's important because we need more representation in the tech world, right? I'm not kidding, this is fact. Like people put it like for every 10 persons that are in tech, 90% of them are actually males, like they're guys, men. We just have fewer ladies. And there's this misconception that it's really difficult, it's very hard. And that's why most ladies try to shy away from it. But right now I feel like a lot of ladies, like we ladies, we need to be in it. And take Nigeria for example, we have leading ladies in the tech field. We have what's her name, Ada, the owner of She Code Africa. Then we also have the owner of Shotlas, Damilola. Then we also have economy, Ife, my former boss. So we have like leading ladies in this field. And funny thing is that these ladies, they love soft life. Like if you look at their Instagram page, you see that they also live the life and they are also putting in the work in the technology field. So I feel as Gen Zs, we should play in this field. And I even think it will pay us more because Gen Zs, we are very quick to accept technology, right? With the whole social media and every other thing. So if we are actually in this field, even as women, we are going to bring in solutions that will be tailored specifically for us and solve problems for us. So yeah, I think it's a plus, and I think it's necessary for all women, Gen Z women in particular, to be in this field. So yeah, that's it.
All right. So as a lady in the tech world, where do you see tech in the next 5 years to come?
In the next what? In the next 5 years to come. Okay, so next 5 years to come. Okay, so to me, I see what's it called? I see the world of tech is really, really growing fast. I see us doing a lot of things in tech, right? And the good thing about tech is the thing that you see today, even in like in few months' time, there are like renovations. So I see the world of tech going far and beyond. I mean, we have AI, right, doing a lot of things, and everybody's trying to infuse AI into their app. You have what's it called? You have chatbots that you could talk to. You have different things people use AI for, like what's it called? There's this word robotics, analytics, and so on. So I see. I mean, tech is going to do a lot of things, right, in 5 years to come, and it's not just going to be like the what's it called? The ground field that we are playing in now. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. So finally, before we let you go, what advice would you give to ladies trying to venture into the tech world? Because we often hear things like tech is very difficult to do and it takes time. So how do we get to combine our soft life and the tech? How do we combine it?
Okay, so the thing I will give, the first thing I will say is, what do you really want for yourself? Like, there's this thing, right? If you look back 5 years to come, or look at your life in the future, okay, what will you even say to 5-year-old self? Like, if you look at yourself way back before, if your 12 years old self is looking at you today, will she be proud? So for ladies, right, tech is not difficult. And if you're looking at driving impact, doing something very resourceful, making your voice be to be heard, making your how like it, having a very positive digital imprint, other than you having your beautiful pictures online, then tech is for you, right? I know it's not everybody that will be in it, but trust me, whatever thing you set your mind to do it. Yes, I won't say it's not difficult at first, right? It will be difficult. Like I mean, it's not like one day thing. It's not something that you learn in 2 days or 3 days. It can be challenging, but if you put your mind to it and if you have this goal that you're looking to achieve, that oh, I just don't want to be known as just Brace with the fine face or with the beautiful picture. I want to have my impact to be felt in this world, then you should go into it and you should just put your best foot forward. So yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. I think I myself would really love to go into the tech world as well. All right. Thank you
You
so
should. All right, thank you. And thank you guys for having me. All right.
much.
Yeah,
Okay.
you too. Bye.
Bye.